Karen Carpenter remains one of popular music's greatest female vocalists, and this is due to a number of reasons. However, one of the most notable is how smooth her voice was. Karen's voice is easy to listen to, it has a warm quality to it, is controlled, and never strained. This is most likely due to Karen almost always singing within her natural range. This was helped by her brother Richard Carpenter, who made sure to both compose and select tracks which would complement her contralto voice. This enabled Karen to sing where she sounded best, and even with the higher notes, Karen had great vocal technique. She didn't carry up the weight of her lower voice. Instead, she let her voice get slightly thinner, which allowed her to remain relaxed. A good example of this is with the chorus for Superstar, which features several G-sharp 4s.
Don't you remember you told me you loved me, baby?
The soothing quality of Karen's voice can also be heard in the verses of Yesterday Once More, where she sings in her lower range. This gives her voice a talkative quality as she sings close to where her speaking voice lies, which creates a sense of intimacy for the listener, allowing us to more easily engage with what she is singing about.
When I was young, I'd listen to the radio.
It's worth noting that it's not just Karen Carpenter who did this. It can also be heard with other great vocalists, including Dean Martin and Nat King Cole.
Everybody falls in love somehow.
In terms of pitch accuracy, Karen was incredible. Watch almost any clip of her singing and her intonation is extremely accurate. In fact, with some of her live vocal performances, you'd swear she was miming to the studio version, but that's not the case.
Why do stars fall down from the sky?
Karen was also brilliant at singing with emotion and making each of her vocal performances engaging for the listener. This can be heard with the songs such as Rainy Days and Mondays, where her voice complements the melancholic lyrics and instrumentation.
Nothing ever seems to fit.
During the crescendo of the track, you can almost hear a slight cry in her voice, which accentuates the sorrowful feel of the ballad.
Hanging around, nothing to do but cry.
While the deeper tones of Karen's voice are heard in Rainy Days and Mondays, in Top of the World, Karen sounds much brighter. Her voice complements the upbeat feel of the number.
There is wonder in most everything I see.
These examples demonstrate Karen Carpenter's versatility as a vocalist. Her voice was able to reflect a variety of different emotions. Other examples include Only Yesterday, where you can sense the pain in Karen's voice, as she sings about holding on to hope during a difficult time.
The pain I was going through.
There's also perhaps her best and most personal vocal performance with I Need to Be in Love. Karen's singing on this track feels so sincere. You can tell this track meant a lot to her. This may be due to the lyrical content, in many ways reflecting how Karen never found true love. Additionally, it's been said that it was her favorite Carpenter song.
I know I need to be in love.
As for Karen's versatility as a performer, she was not only a singer but also an incredible drummer. She played on quite a few Carpenters tracks, and there are numerous clips of her accompanying herself on drums and playing solos. When it comes to Karen's vocal range, while it wasn't what made her voice great and unique, she was able to reach some fairly low notes, even for a contralto. She goes all the way down to a D3 on A Song for You.
But we're alone now and I'm singing this song for you.
What really made Karen's voice unique was the warm, deep tone she had, especially when singing lower notes. This is something which many other female singers don't have. Karen was able to achieve this because she was a contralto, the lowest and arguably rarest female vocal type.
I'd say goodbye to love.
Karen's voice is instantly recognizable, and she had the ability to make any song her own. This is best reflected through her cover of Solitaire, where she shows off her vocal expertise. Interestingly, Karen's rendition of Solitaire remains the best-known version of the number, despite the track being covered by many other astounding vocalists, including the likes of Elvis Presley and Andy Williams.
And solitaire's the only game in town.
While many other great singers employ runs, riffs, and belts, Karen decided to keep things simple, letting her smooth contralto bring the correct emotion and feeling to a song. Clearly, that's all she needed, as the Carpenters' music continues to be played over 50 years later. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and until next time, bye!